Look, parents say good job for good reasons. You want to encourage, you want to show up. I get it. The problem isn't your intention. It's what happens in your child's brain every single time they hear it. Let me show you what I mean. A 7-year-old finishes her homework. She looks up immediately. Mom, did I do good? She builds a tower with blocks. Before she's even done, she's calling out, Dad, look, is this good? She draws a picture, doesn't even smile at it herself, just runs to find out you for approval. Now, most parents think this means the child just loves sharing things with them. Sweet, right? But something strange happens in the brain when we use this phrase over and over again. And the question is why? Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck studied thousands of children and discovered something fascinating. When kids hear great job or good job repeatedly, their brain starts asking a different question. Instead of thinking, I did something I'm proud of, they start thinking, did I please them? The reward shifts. It moves from internal satisfaction to external validation. Every time we say good job, we become the judge, the evaluator, and your child, they become dependent on our validation and our evaluation. They stop checking in with themselves. Am I proud of this? Did I try hard enough? And start checking in with us. Think about it. When was the last time you did something and immediately looked around for someone to tell you, good job? Probably never, because as adults, we've learned to evaluate our own efforts. But children who hear good job constantly, they never develop that internal compass. We are not building confidence, we are building dependency. We are teaching our children that their worth comes from our approval. The goal isn't mastery, it's pleasing others. They can't trust their own judgment. When they get to school, to sports, to real life, there isn't always someone there to say good job. So they crumble, they give up easily. They need constant reassurance, not because they're weak, but because we accidentally train them to need us as their confidence source. Now, I know what you're thinking, so I just never praise my child. No, here's what to do instead. Instead of good job, try this. First, notice the effort. You worked really hard on that puzzle. I saw you trying different pieces. Or ask a question like, how do you feel about your drawing? Let them evaluate it. Or be more specific. You use 3 different colors in that part. That's creative instead of a generic praise. Then you can use strategy of focusing on the process. Like, you didn't give up even when it was difficult. So instead of just the result, your child starts developing their own internal voice. They start asking themselves, am I proud of this? They become self-motivated, self-evaluating, self-confident, not dependent on your thumbs up or anyone else's. The goal isn't to raise children who need our approval. It's to raise children who trust their own. So the next time they show you something, pause before you say good job and ask yourself, am I teaching them to please me or to trust themselves? Because that's the difference between raising a people pleaser and raising someone who's genuinely confident. If this made you rethink how you praise your child, check out 5 tiny habits that supercharge your child's brain. Thank you for watching. See you next time.